des villes un peu plus Paris. لكن ماشي comme l'Algérie.
Algeria. This beautiful country in north of Africa, known by its beautiful views and landscapes. Desert, mountains, cities and forests is what makes the country so attractive and unique. In 2019, the country made the headlines of the world, not because of its beauty, but because of some political issues. This video is not going to talk about the political issues, it is to talk about a conspiracy theory that emerged during this period of conflict in 2019, concerning the former president Abdelaziz Bouteflika. The conspiracy theory says the president is a robot. Abdelaziz Bouteflika was voted president of the country in 1999 until 2019, 20 years of presidency. On February 2019, right before the new presidential election, the Hirak movement or the Revolution of Smiles began. It was a peaceful movement to express the people's dissatisfaction with the economic, social and political situation of the country and to insist on Bouteflika's resignation who, according to them, is no longer able to govern. According to official press releases, the former president suffered from a stroke in 2013, which weakened him ever since and put him on a wheelchair and limited his capacity to move, and his public appearances became rare, very rare. This absence from the media scene fuels doubt about his capacity as a president. According to CIA experts, Bouteflika died during this stroke and was replaced by a robotic humanoid. They had analyzed recent images of the Algerian 83-year-old former president using an X-ray special method, proving that the man is no longer their president, but a humanoid robot who was put into place by the former president's brother, Said Bouteflika, to conspire against the state and become the decision maker in Algeria. So many Algerians started to believe in this theory when the president at that time disappeared from the media. His last public speaking was on October 2014, in wheelchair and with a weak and a small voice. And since then, Algerians never heard the voice of their president again. They believe that the whole situation is a plot by Bouteflika's brothers with the help of mysterious international political personalities in order to keep the decision-making limited to them. The second theory spread in March 2019 by an Algerian doctor working in Switzerland hospital. He declared in a Facebook account that the Algerian president died on February 2019 in the military hospital of Algeria and that the body of the president was kept in the morgue of the hospital. However, the next day, the brother of the president, Said Bouteflika, announced that he's going to take a plane to Switzerland to hospitalize the president. However, the man in the plane was not the president. According to the doctor, Said Bouteflika lied to the public of fear to lose his position and the position of the family in the Algerian government.
L'Algérie avait dit qu'il fallait continuer la lutte.
Notre-Dame de Paris, meaning Our Lady of Paris, is one of the finest examples of the French Gothic architecture that was consecrated to the Virgin Mary. It represents one of the principal attraction sites of France with more than 12 million visitors a year. On April 15, 2019, at around 6 p.m., a fire broke out beneath the roof of Notre Dame, causing a collapse of the building's well-known spire and the destruction of most of its roof. Extensive damage to the interior was prevented by its stone-vaulted ceiling, and many of the artwork and religious relics were moved safely. The cause of the fire remained under investigation at first, but officials say it probably began as an accident during restoration work that was held at the time. Officials have ruled out arson, as well as possible terror-related motives. However, many conspiracy theories started to spread online about how the fire started. The first theory says that the fire was not an accident, but was deliberate. It was claimed that the fire was ordered to start by the French President Emmanuel Macron to take media focus off of him and the protests going against him by the Yellow Vest movement, which was a movement against the new tax reforms and higher cost of living caused by Emmanuel Macron's presidential program. The second theory is about a suspicious person wandering cathedral balcony during the flames. A Twitter account shared a low-quality video of a man walking on the cathedral balcony while it was supposed to be emptied from workers. The caption says, "No workers on site, so who the F is this?" This man was suspected by people on the internet to be a part of a mysterious group which started the fire. Police officers claimed that the man was a firefighter on duty. However, people also claimed that the person in the video did not look like a firefighter, nor a priest. So who was it? The third theory says that the fire is a terrorist attack. Minutes after the fire began to engulf the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, Fox News anchor Shep Smith interviewed a man he described as a French elected official, who immediately characterized the blaze as the French 9/11 and said only the politically correct will tell you that it's probably an accident.
Politically correct, political correctness which will tell you that it's probably an accident.
The incident was so long linked to 9/11, not only with the tragic side of it, but also the mysterious and terrorist side of it. Many users on YouTube and Twitter started posting videos and statuses saying that the fire was an attack of an extremist group and using the world renewed landmark as a symbol to push Western Christian rhetoric. France was long a target for terrorist attacks. However, no evidence is available to accuse any extremist group, and French officials investigating the fire ruled out arson and terrorism. A year later, and the cause of the fire is still fogged by conspiracies.